Hello dear students, today I am going to review the question paper of Higher Secondary Part 2nd for the session 2023-24 Annual Regular Soft Yon of Jammu and Kashmir. I hope that this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are going to appear in the Y-annual or regular this year and next year. Subject physical education. Maximum marks 60. Clause 12th. Time 2 hours and 30 minutes. Section A. Multiple choice questions. 1 marks each question. Question number 1. Which of the following is isokinetic type exercise? Option first, swimming. Second, jumping. Third, throwing. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, swimming. Question number 2. Who defined sports training as the basic form of preparation of a sportsman? Option first, Charles or Lamb. Second, Andrew Selman. Third, J.F. Cuber. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 3. Which of the following is referring to morality? Option first, socialization. Second, polarization. Third, exploitation. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, socialization. Question number 4. The process of acquiring social value for the survival of culture is said to be option first, motivation. Second, recreation. Third, socialization. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, socialization. Question number 5. Which of the following are short time activities? Option first, aerobic. Second, anaerobic. Third, marathon race. Fourth, all of these. Answer is option second, anaerobic. Question number 6. Which of the following factors usually does not affect physical fitness? Option first, heredity. Second, stress. Third, diet. Fourth, dress. Answer is option fourth, dress. Question number 7. The warming up is commonly used for a particular activity is called as option first, general warming up. Second, specific warming up. Third, both first and second. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option second, specific warming up. Question number 8. Sociology is a well managed and systematic study of human interactions. This definition was given by option first, Gidding. Second, Macmillan. Third, Durkheim. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, Durkheim. Question number 9. Which of the following is the Sanskrit root for the etymological derivation of word yoga? Option first, yug. Second, yuga. Third, yuf. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 10. The word dharna refer to option first, development and control of senses. Second, meditation development. Third, superconsciousness. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 11. The chemicals which have direct effect over central nervous system and cardiovascular system is said to be option first narcotics, second stimulants, third steroids, fourth none of these. Answer is option second stimulants. Question number 12. Strain is the injury of option first skin, second bone, third tissue, fourth none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 13. 2024 Summer Olympic will be held in Paris, France. It will be which edition? Option first 32nd, second 33rd, third 34th, fourth none of these. Option second 33rd. Question number 14. Which is the largest cricket stadium of the world? Option first Eden Garden, second Lord Stadium, third Melbourne Sea Stadium, fourth none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 15. The environment which prevents a sportsman from sports related accidents is called option first natural environment, second external environment, third biotic environment, fourth none of these. Answer is option second external environment. Question number 16. Biotic environment consists of option first living things, second non-living things, third external things, fourth none of these. Answer is option first living things. Section B. Each question carry 3 marks. Short answer type questions. Question number 17. Heat stroke and tendinitis. This question has been selected from chapter number 8, Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. The answer is heat stroke. Heat stroke is a life-threatening condition that happens when your body temperature rises above 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. It is usually the result of overexertion in hot, humid conditions. Signs and symptoms. Few signs and symptoms of heat stroke are as listed below. Number 1. Throbbing headache. Second, confusion. Third, dizziness. Fourth, red dry skin. Fifth, rapid and strong pulse. Last one is the thrust. Prevention. Few preventive steps should be considered to avoid heat stroke or as listed below. Number 1. Wear light, loose fitting clothing. Second, take rest in cool place intermittently. Third, don't consume alcoholic beverages. Fourth, avoid undergoing strenuous activity. Fifth, use sunscreen to prevent sunburn. Treatment. Treating heat stroke immediately is important to avoid life-threatening complication. Number 1. Put the person in a cool tub of water. Second, sponge the person with cool water. Third, fan the person while misting with cool water. Fourth, place the ice packs or wet towels on the neck. 6. Spray the person with garden hose. Tendinitis. Tendinitis is a inflammation of the thick fibrous cords that attach muscle to bone. It is also occurred overuse of muscle. When tendinitis occurred, the smooth functioning becomes painful. This type of irritation is called tendinitis. Few causes of tendinitis are as listed below. Number 1. Playing sports is a common cause. Second, tendinitis occur overuse. Third, tendinitis also occur with aging as the tendon loses elasticity. Fourth, diabetes or arthritis are also caused tendinitis. Fifth, sometimes it is called cumulative trauma. Treatment. Stop all the activities and follow the treatment guidelines. Number 1. Treat the tendinitis at home. Use rest, ice, compression, elevation. Second, resting the stressed tissues. Third, icing the injury can also help to reduce pain, inflammation, and pain. Fourth, complete rest may be necessary. Fifth, to prevent the return of tendinitis, athletes should maintain a training schedule. Or, what is importance of sports medicine? This question has been also selected from chapter number 8, sports medicine and rehabilitation. The answer is importances. Few importances of sports medicine are as listed below. Number 1. Physical fitness. Sports medicine is important for all-round development of an athlete. Second, study of various sciences. The study of environment, heredity, anthropology, physiology, and biomechanics extra. Third, dress and equipment. Sports medicine guides an athlete or players what types of clothing and equipment used for different conditions. Fourth, knowledge of knowledge of balanced diet. The effect of balanced diet on the performance of athlete or players. Fifth, first aid. During sports injuries, the knowledge of first aid is necessary for players and athletes. Question number 18. Mention the various elements of yoga and elaborate any two of them. This question has been selected from chapter number 6, Yoga. The answer is there are 8 elements of yoga in Yoga Sutras. These are called 8-fold paths. Through these steps, we can attain the ultimate goal of yoga. The explanation of 2 elements are as listed below. Discipline or pratihara. It is the process of self-control in which an individual becomes able to control over his senses. The attachment of various senses such as beauty, touch, taste and smell extra diverts the individual sense from the way of self-welfare. This process helps the individual to put his sense under restraint. Second, samadhi or self-realizations. Samadhi means the union of individual soul with the supreme soul is called samadhi. Supreme happiness free from pleasure, pain or misery is experienced. Samadhi is the climax of dhyana. Question number 19. Describe any 2 factors affecting the physical fitness. This question has been selected from chapter number 1, Physical Fitness. The answer is 2 factors affecting physical fitness are as listed below. Number 1, age. Age is the major factor influencing physical fitness. Usually, Maturity can be defined by chronological, skeletal, and physiological. Second, heredity. The process of heredity is applicable to all living things. The shape, size, structure, height are related to heredity factors. Thus, it affects physical fitness. Speed is mainly dependent on heredity. A well known proverb said, "Sprinter is born, not made." Question number 20. Discuss the importance of sociology in physical education. This question has been selected from chapter number 3, Sociological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer is some of the problems can be solved through the programs of physical education and sports. In reality, sociology plays a pivot role in physical education and sports. The importances of sociology in physical education are as listed under. Number 1, tolerance. Sociology helps the player in games and sports to keep patience if opponent players show indiscipline in the game. Second, sincerity. A player should be more sincere towards his game. Sociology teaches us more sincere towards our job. Third, friendship. A team player should have friendly relationship with each other in the playfield and outside the playfield. Number 4, character. Sociology also helpful in the development of character while playing games and sports. Regularity. Sociology teaches us the regularity while playing in games and sports. Regular practice makes a player perfect in his game. Or how games and sports help in promoting national integration. This question has also selected from chapter number 3, Sociological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer is games and sports. It can bring together and promote social integration in multicultural societies. Sports participation can reinforce understanding and respect for the cultural diversity, helping individuals maintain ties with their own cultural groups while also promoting interaction among people from different cultures. National integration through games and sports. Few points which help the individual to develop national integrations through games and sports are as listed below. Number 1, cooperation. Games and sports help the individual to develop cooperation while playing match. The cooperation develops national integrations among the players. Discipline. A player can learn more quickly if he is disciplined. The discipline also helps the individual to learn national integrations. Third, democratic values. The individual learn how to respect their teammates and tolerate odd situation in the field, in the play field. Fourth, national spirit. Playing games and sports help the individual to learn national spirit. Due to this, national integrations developed. Number 5, good citizenship. When the individual playing games and sports according to rules and regulations, obeying rules and regulations helps to national integration among the individual. Question number 21. Write the significance of moral education. This question has been selected from chapter number 4, Moral Education. The answer is significance of moral education. Moral education is the necessity of the hour in present age. Few significance of moral education are as listed below. Number 1, ready set values. Moral education ideally should give the children a ready set of values, right and wrong in school level. Moral education teaches us to make the right choices. Then, second point, right choice. As they become young adults, education should fortify their facilities of discrimination of judgment. They do not need packaged wisdom, what they should be equipped to make the right choices. Third, give respect to others. The heart of morality is therefore to respect the person. This part of never ending moral education, that the great goal of education, not to cosmetically furnish the minds to produce doctors and engineers, but to develop the sense of right, duty, honor, love of God and humanity. Preserve your culture and add good things to your culture. Give good to the society, good will be come back to you. For everything should be in limits. Anything which goes beyond limits is bad. Question number 22. Explain any four preventive steps for sports related accidents. This question has been selected from chapter number 5, Sports and Environment. The answer is accidents are common in the field of sports. An individual can play a very effective role in the improvement of environment, the prevention of sports related accidents. Prevention in games and sports, the 100% prevention never possible, but it can be prevented or minimized by considering the following steps. Number 1, natural factors. Natural factors include age, gender, size, history of previous accidents, muscular strength, etc. Number 2, proper concentration. Players should play with full alertness and proper concentration over the activity. Moreover, players should not have any stress or tension. Number 3, warming up. Proper warming up is must for players before participating in any physical activity. It tones up body muscles and prepares the player for any physical activity. Number 4, protective equipment. Essential protective equipment must be used by a sports person. These equipment must be good quality and according to norms. Number 5, fitness of sports person. An individual who wants to enter in the field of sports should be fit. Today, it is well known fact that you do not play sports to get fit. You get fit to play sports. Question number 23. Write short note on athletics. This question has been selected from chapter number 7, Concept of Games and Sports, and subchapter Athletics. The answer is Ancient Olympic. Athletics contest in running, jumping, walking, throwing are the oldest of all sports and their roots are prehistoric. The original and only event at stadium length running event known as stadium. This later expanded to include throwing and jumping event within ancient. An athletic competition was included in first modern Olympic Games in 1896. Then modern Olympic, an international amateur athletic federation was founded in 1912. It is adopted its current name. The IAAF established separate in outdoor world championship in 1983. The most common type of athletics competitions are track and field, road running, cross country, running and walking, race. The rules and format of modern events in athletics were defined in Western Europe and North America in 19th and early 20th century. Or make a list of the defensive stroke of table tennis and explain. This question has been also selected from chapter number 7, Concept of Games and Sports, and subchapter Table Tennis. The answer is the list of defensive strokes and their explanation are as listed below. Number 1, push. The push is usually used for the point alive and creating offensive opportunities. Pushing can have advantages in some circumstances, such as when the opponent makes easy mistakes. Number 2, chop. A chop is the defensive backspin counterpart to the offensive loop drive. A chop essentially a bigger, heavier push taken well back from the table. 3. Block. The block is simple shot but nonetheless can be devastating against any attacking opponent. A block is executed by simply placing the racket in front of the ball right after the ball bounces. Lob. The defensive lob is possible the most impressive shot, since it propels the ball about 5 meters in height only to land on the opponent's side of the table with great amounts of spin. Question number 24. Fortlack means speed play. Discuss. This question has been selected from chapter number 2, Training Methods. The answer is Fortlack is a Swedish term which means speed play and has been used by distance runners for years. Fortlack training method was introduced by O. Estrand and Gosta Hellner. Fortlack is a form of road running or cross country running in which a runner usually changes the pace significantly during the run. In Fortlack, the running is done on the road or on parkland or bushy tracks. There is no predetermined schedule to follow, but instead the athlete will set her or her his own interval length and pace in response to their own feeling of the workload. Self-discipline plays a vital role in Fortlack method. The approximately distance to be covered is 10 to 20 km. The duration should be kept around 1 to 2 hours. It should be practiced once in week. It is usually practiced during transitional period or off season. Athletes should carry water as well as safety tools for emergency. This is the pictures. Then draw it in Fortlack training method. Section C. Each question carry 5 marks. Long answer type questions. Question number 25. Describe the importances of training method in games and sports. This question has been selected from chapter number 2, Training Method. The answer is training method gives us knowledge regarding performance and it also guides us how to improve further through different ways. Its knowledge is good for coaches as well as important for players. Importances. Few importances of training method are as listed below. Number 1. Develop specific fitness. Proper training methods improve specific component which helps to improve sports performance. Number 2. Better performance. Due to some physiological changes in the body, the level of performance will be improved. This can be possible after proper warming up only. Number 3. Perfection in skills. Training methods helps to gain perfection in skills and techniques, thus performance of the player or athlete increased. Balanced diet. In training method, the balanced diet plays an important role. The balanced diet should be according to need of the activity in which players or athletes taking part. Number 6, safety means a good training method consider the safety of the players. Due to this reason, the chances of injuries are decreased. Number 7, psychological factors. A good training method involves psychological factors like motivation, interest, control of anxiety, and proper feedback, etc. Number 8, scientific principles. Nowadays, training methods are based upon scientific principles which are followed in systematic way. Thus, top level performance can be achieved. Number 9, improves flexibilities. Training methods helps to improve the flexibility of the players in different games and sports. Number 10, cooling down. Lowering down the intensity of the workout training session or competition by performing limbering and stretching exercises, followed by deep breathing relaxation exercises are called cooling down, or right isometric and isotonic exercises in detail give its advantages and disadvantages. This question also has been selected from chapter number 2, training methods. The answer is, first of all, isometric exercises. Isometric exercises were first developed by Hettinger and Muller in 1953. Isometric exercise has developed tremendous strength in individual. Isometric is the combination of two words. Iso means same and metric means muscle strength. In these training exercises, the length of the muscles remains same during workout. In isometric exercises, have no external movements and work done is zero. In these exercises, the flexor and extensor muscles feel tremendous resistance over muscle, whereas there is no movement of muscles. These exercises are effective for weightlifting, gymnastics, judo, and wrestling, etc. This is the diagram. Then advantages. Few advantages of isometric exercises are as listed below. Number 1, these exercises are need less time. 2, these exercises are need less equipment. 3, these exercises should be done 3 to 5 days per week. Disadvantages. Few disadvantages of isometric exercises are as listed below. These exercises develop only the static strength. Number 2, there is very little improvement of dynamic strength take place. Number 3, children and heart patients are advised not to perform isometric exercises. Then isotonic exercises. Isotonic exercises were developed by D. Loening. In isotonic exercises, the movement of muscles can seen directly. In Latin words, it means same tension. In isotonic contraction, the muscle contracts and shortens under a constant load throughout the entire range of movement, etc. Some work is done during these exercises like jumping, running, weightlifting and doing action with movement extra. There are two types of isotonic exercises. Concentric exercises. In concentric exercises, there is a upward movement of action in which flexor muscles shorten during actions and extensor muscle shorten in size. This is the diagram of flexor muscles contracts. Eccentric exercises. In eccentric exercises is just opposite of isotonic contractions. During eccentric exercises, contractions, the muscles lengthen. After contraction, muscle can exert force even while lengthening. This is also called a dynamic contractions. This is the diagram of extensor muscle contracts. Then advantages. Few advantages of isotonic exercises are as listed below. Number one, these exercises are effective for the development of dynamic strength. These exercises help to develop flexibility. Number three, isotonic exercises help the muscles to gain mass along with thickness of muscles. Then disadvantages. Few disadvantages of isotonic exercises are as listed below. Number one, while performing isotonic exercises, there is a chance of injuries like stress and strain. Number two, sometimes equipments are needed for performing isotonic exercises. Number three, isotonic exercises causes volume overload of the heart and increase in oxygen consumptions. Question number 26. Explain the concept of sports environment. Describe the essential elements of sports environment. This question has been selected from chapter number 5, Sports and Environment. The answer is concept of sports environment. The word environment itself indicates that surrounds us is called environment. Environment plays an important role in the quality of athlete performance. There are many things the athlete can do or adaptation he can make to prepare him for better variation in the environment, either expected or unexpected. In past, the environment meant the physical and biological conditions affecting our lives. Today, the elements of sports environment have been damaged due to the many reasons which have adversely affected the health of human being. Sports environment has balance form of natural and man-made environment. It does not cause much disturbance in ecosystem. We encourage them and motivate the public to improve sports environment. Essential elements. Few essential elements of sports environment are as listed below. Number one, clean air. The clean air is an important element of positive environment. According to World Health Organization, the polluted air claims over 3 million lives every year. More plants should be planted around the stadium so all the players and spectators get fresh air. Number 2, drinking water. To imagine the life without water, there should be a provision of drinking water for players and spectators in the stadium. Low level of noise. The sports infrastructure should be away from busy traffic because the noise pollution is harmful for both players and spectators. If such steps are taken, noise pollution can be checked up to some extent. Number 4, sanitary surroundings. There should be a washing rooms, toilets, changing rooms separate for the players and spectators. Number 5, expert and sporting staff. Expert and sporting staff is rarely a backbone of sports environment. The sporting staff must be well qualified with good experience in related fields. Question number 27. Describe the group dynamics through physical education. This question has been selected from chapter number 3, Sociological aspects of physical education. The answer is group dynamics and teamwork looks at how team work together and the influence of others as well as leadership. Few points describe the group dynamics through physical education or as listed below. Number 1, behavior. Through physical education, the individual study how group affect the behavior. Number 2, attitude. Through physical education, the individual know the attitude of members in group while working together. Number 3, social quality developed. The individual learn the social qualities through group dynamics process such as how to cooperate within the group. Honesty. Through group dynamics process, the individual liked by group by knowing his honesty towards common goal. Honesty was a good impression on the groups. Number 5, emotionally balanced. The individual learn how to overcome emotionally characteristics like fear, anger, jealousy, anxiety through physical education. Number 6, dutifulness. An individual must have a quality of firm determination. He should remain through the learning process for which he is leading. Determined individual never leaves his task halfway. Sincerity. An individual must do his work sincerely while working group. He should be sincere toward his work and group. Number 8, regular. An individual should always remain regular toward his duty, otherwise, irregularities have a bad impression on the group. Number 9, self confidence. An individual should work with full self confidence. Due to this reason, the group working together, their encouragement increased. Number 10, an individual working in group should have a correct judgment and taking a right decision. Question number 28. Give a history of cricket. Explain the fundamental skills of cricket. This question has been selected from chapter number 7, Concept of Games and Sports. It's a subtopic cricket. The answer is History of cricket. The game which is played with the help of bat and ball is called cricket. The origin of cricket is England. This was popular game in England during the government of King Edward I in 13th century. The first official match was played between the Kent and Middlesex in 1719 and first rules were written in 1744. The Melbourne Cricket Club at Lord's in 1787 because the reference for the code of ethics implied in cricket. The MCC gave the proper shape to cricket by framing rules and regulation. During 20th century, the game spread to the other Commonwealth countries. The game is administered by International Cricket Council. Fundamental skills. There are five types of fundamental skills in cricket and their explanation are as listed below. Batting. In cricket, batting is the act or skill of hitting the ball with bat to score runs and prevent the loss of one's wicket. The fundamental skill of batting consists of batting, grip, guard, batting stance, forward and backward defense and different batting strokes. Number 2, bowling. Bowling in cricket is the action of propelling the ball towards the wicket defended by a batter. There are pace bowling, medium pace and spin bowling. The bowlers are specialized in their bowling action. Some bowlers swing the ball in and outside the stumps. Some specialized in leg spin, off spin, googly, flipper, top spin and Yorker extra. Number 3, fielding. Fielding is a top priority to help to dismiss the batsman. The fielder saves the runs and pressure batsmen into making mistakes by making them ensure about when to run. Fielding position can be broken down into offside and leg side catching. Catching is one of the most important fundamental skills in cricket. Mainly fielder takes very less time to reach the catching position. There are certain qualities required to be a good close infielder. Catching high, slip catching, throwing at the stumps from different angles. Number 5, wicket keeping. Wicket keeping is one of the most important fundamental skills. The wicket keeper must save every ball from going to boundary, left or missed by the batsman. The only wicket keeper allowed wearing gloves. It is very important to always keep up your energy levels and always cheer the teammates on the ground. Controlling the ball at back, catching, stumping, and collection of ball during throw, or explain fundamental skills of basketball and also draw a level diagram of basketball court. This question has been selected from chapter number 7, concept of games and sports. Its subtopic basketball. The answer is fundamental skills. Few fundamental skills of basketball are as listed below. Number 1, pass. There are 6 types of pass in basketball: chest pass, bounce pass, long pass, one hand pass, one hand side pass, and underhand pass. Number 2, dribbling. There are 4 types of dribbling: low dribble, high dribble, behind the back dribble, and under leg dribble. Number 3, shooting. There are 6 types of shooting: jump shot, set shot, hook shot, layup shot, dunk shot, and tip in shot. Number 4, defense. There are 4 types of defense: zones defense, man to man defense, match up defense, and press defense. Number 5, jump ball. To start the game in the beginning, ball is tossed and players jump for the collection of the ball. Number 6, dunk. After faking opponent, the player reaches near the ring and pushes the ball inside the ring with the hand. Number 7, layup shot. After faking opponent, the player takes 2 steps to reach near the ring and place the ball inside the ring. Number 8, pivot foot. It is a restricted motion with ball. A player rotates around keeping one foot stationary. It is changing the direction of body while one foot maintains the contact with the floor. Then draw the diagram of basketball court as shown in this figure. Thanks and have a nice day.